Hey guys, it's Jeremy here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What we're having today, guys, is yet another album review. We're going to be checking out the sophomore album from the Canadian metalcore alternative gent band Spiritbox. Like I said, this is their sophomore album entitled Tsunami Sea. Just dropped on March the 7th, 2025. It's got 11 tracks in total, for 43 minutes in length. And I really 11 tracks in total, sorry. 43 minutes in length. I really dug their debut album, Eternal Blue. I thought it was a really strong debut. I had a lot of songs I really dug. To this day, it still has my favorite Spiritbox song, which is Circle With Me. I always loved that song. And I really wanted to hear the new album. I was really anticipating. And like I said, I'm not normally a metalcore guy, but I did grow up listening to alternative before metal, so that might be part of it. And just a blend of the kind of modern metal sound they bring with the alternative mixed in. I just dig their sound. I think they have a really cool sound, great vocalist, great guitar riffs, usually good production. So I just wanted to check out their new album and see what I thought. And I gotta say, guys, I really liked it. Like I said, 11 tracks, they're all pretty strong. The opening track, Veda Morgana, super aggressive, heavy right out of the bat, really thick guitar tone. And the crazy Courtney LaPlante vocals. She's got really nice guttural and harsh vocals, really menacing and dark sounding. Love her vocals on both cleans and harsh. So good way to open up the album, nice and heavy and aggressive. And then Black Rainbow was a little bit more melody mixed in, but it still had the harsh vocals closer to the end. Not one of my favorite songs on the album, but pretty decent still. And then the third song, Perfect Soul, was more nice, kind of alternative, more on the alternative side, more all clean vocals, very grandiose and more, I don't know the word, it's like richer, clean vocals, very, like I said, alternative, more metal sounding, very clean, a little bit more polished, but still had a very cinematic feel and a big chorus. Really like that song, really nice kind of alternative song. And then the next one, Keep Sweet, kind of started off the same way, more of an alternative, hard alternative metal kind of song, and then but the harsh vocals did kind of kick in halfway through the song, and the intensity increased. The guitars got heavier again. Really solid song as well. And then the next one was Soft Spine. I think this was the first single they put out, just over 3 minutes. Pretty cool song. It's got that weird kind of guitar riff that Gojira kind of uses. It's like the kind of genty pinch harmonic kind of guitar riff. But pretty cool song, really intense and heavy as well. Really dig that song as well. And then the title track, Tsunami Sea, is number 6. Another good song, good balance of like aggressive and melodies and harmonies. Great guitar riffs on that one as well. Good mix of heavy and light. I dug the title track really good as well. The next one here, The Haven with Two Faces. I really dug this song. This was a good blend of like that big chorus, kind of more poppy alternative song, and then a blend of the really harsh intensity of metalcore and the death metal part of it, where the really super harsh vocals. This song kind of reminded me of Circle With Me. It was very clean a lot of the way through, and then around the 3-minute mark, the clean vocals blended right into the harsh vocals really beautifully. Like one kind of note, it was really cool the way she did it. And then, had the harsh vocals going for a bit, and then the big chorus came back again. It was very cinematic and kind of epic sounding, if you will. And really dug that song, one of my favorites. The next one here, No Loss, No Love. Super intense song at the beginning, really high intensity and aggressive. Very dark and evil sounding, but this one kind of had a different flavor to it. They infused there's one part of the song where it kind of breaks down, and there's like almost like an electronic kind of drum beat in it. Kind of something like you would hear in like an old school like 90s or 2000s Prodigy song, that kind of sound. So they kind of had like this weird, super hyper aggressive and dark modern metal mixed with like rave kind of Prodigy kind of drum lines. It's a very interesting mix. And then the drum line breakdown would kind of go back into the intensity of the metal part of it. Pretty cool song. That one was like super intense. I love the heaviness and the aggressiveness of that song. And then Crystal Rose, number 9. A pretty decent song, kind of just in the middle. Wasn't a song that super stuck out for me, but nonetheless a pretty good song. Number 10, Ride the Wave. I dug that song. Another one that was kind of more like soft and more just an alternative kind of metal song at the beginning, and then kind of went to the harsh more to the end. And then they finished off the album with a nice song called Deep End. It's more of a poppy vocal delivery, softer good tones in her voice, and more pop driven and R&B almost. Completely different tone and atmosphere to her voice, even for the cleans comparing it to her other cleans in the album. Definitely had a more soft pop feel to it, but I dug it. Nice way to go off on the album on a softer kind of nice note. I enjoyed the song at the end there as well. Standout tracks overall for me, I'd have to say, are Perfect Soul, I would say Soft Spine, The Haven with Two Faces, No Loss, No Love, and Ride the Wave and Deep End. So six out of the 11 that kind of really stood out to me. I wouldn't say there's any bad songs on the album. There's a couple songs that kind of are reminiscent of like the first album. So this in a lot of ways is kind of like Eternal Blue 2.0. Like a lot of the sounds are very similar, but they did kind of develop their songwriting and infuse some of their ideas into this album, which I really appreciated. Overall, I've only given it a few spins, but I think the songs from Eternal Blue in the long run will still stick with me longer than the songs in this one. But it's hard to say this early in the game just because I've only listened to this a few times today. But I dig a lot of the songs. For a rating, I'm going to give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Like, I really dug this album. It's definitely one I'm going to pick up on CD. I'm not sure if I really like it as much as the debut. I really like the debut album a lot. But it's a really strong album. I think it's really good, especially for the type of metal that I'm not normally into. Just for some reason, just always kind of connect with this band. And it's a band I kind of go to when I want to cleanse my palate and listen to something I still really enjoy that's heavy and beautiful at the same time. And talking about the production, it's another reason why I give it such a high score. The production on this album is immense. It's perfectly written. The guitars are thick and bombastic. It's in your face. It's like the drums are punchy. The production on this album is really good. One of the best productions I've heard this year so far. Another reason I really like this album. And of course the vocals. She's got perfect clean and harsh vocals on both sides. Guitar work solid. Yeah, I'd say definitely an easy 8.5 out of 10. So let me know down below, guys, what you thought of the new Spiritbox. Like I said, I'm surprised I dig this band as much as I do. I kind of use it as a palate cleanser when I'm after listening to like similar music after a while. Like if I listen to like a lot of thrash for a while or a lot of death metal or something else, I'll throw on like a Spiritbox song or like one of their albums or EPs because I still enjoy it a lot. It's still heavy, but I love the contrast of light and dark in their music, and it's a good way to kind of cleanse your palate and before you go back to listening to more thrash or whatever. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, let me know down below what you thought of the album, and keep it metal.